are back here on Girl Talk. My favorite people in the whole world are here. We have Deborah Lamp, Kelli Cornish here from Flowers by Sue. It is a beautiful spring. You brought spring arrangements, and they are gorgeous. Things are loosening up a little bit. We're thinking events and weddings and all kinds of good stuff. How's it affecting you all?
Well, Kelli can speak more on the event side. It is picking up, a little bit smaller, a little more personal. Our issues now has been getting flowers.
Okay.
And there's a scarcity in that, even hard goods to vases and that type of thing. So,
well, you certainly seem to have put your creative hats on.
So what we brought today was some things to show you how something different and a little bit unusual can totally change an arrangement or blend right in. We're going to encourage everyone to do more of a color palette versus asking and requesting particular flowers.
Oh, interesting.
I think would be a great idea. So, and here you have a couple of different two-tone colored roses.
Gorgeous.
Like that's a lavender, isn't that pretty?
Gorgeous.
This is a butterfly ranunculus. So pretty. Very, very, very long lasting. There's a little antique rose or a hydrangea here. It's got some pink in it that's real pretty.
Are those little snapdragons?
This is snaps. This is stock. Look how gorgeous that is.
Stock is gorgeous.
And I love the colors in it. So,
Well, so Kelli and
those
Deb,
types of
when
things.
you're talking color palette, I need to speak your language. So am I going to call and say, look, I've got a graduation coming up. I've got graduations, and we're doing lots of greens with a pop of yellow or a pop of pink, rather than I want Gerber daisies and I want blah, 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 and I want, okay.
right.
Yeah. So, our designers are really great. And, it's kind of like if you have a child and you're watching them paint or color and you give too much direction, they
feel stifled.
They drop it and they leave and they don't want to do it anymore. And sometimes if you just let them go, they get carried away and they get lost in their mind and they figure out what they want to paint or what they want to do. And it's the same thing for the creative side of florals or event design. Sometimes it's better to just say, my daughter's graduating and she really loves pink.
Okay.
Leave it.
Right.
Like, let our designers take that and run with it, because you'll end up with a beautiful arrangement versus causing stress and anxiety by saying, well, I really need, these types of flowers or these, and then we're on the hunt and the search, and then the arrangement's really, it might still be pretty, but you can get just as pretty if you just kind of say, hey, it's my wife and I's 50th anniversary. This is what I want to spend.
Right, she's always loved
Go
purple.
at it.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
And then just let us create it.
Well, Deb, I think you and I have talked about this a lot, Kelli, when you weren't here, but it was sort of about you. But talking about being creative, doing events, and being professional.
Right.
And how if you allow professionals to do what they're good at, okay, and give them sort of a box, if you will, or a guideline, an overarching guideline, it's amazing what you can really, the benefits you can reap from that, because...
And you also come up with an actual custom design.
Love it.
You're not going to see the same design twice, maybe. We can get close to it, but I think that's what makes it special too.
The types of styles, so sometimes, maybe like my sister, for example, she likes things a little bit more structured.
Okay.
So she loves calla lilies. Well, we just know that. So even just some of those types of things, if you don't have a color palette, you could say, my wife loves to garden or loves the loose kind of garden look, which is, very popular. But we have a great designer that nails that. And we sent the arrangement, and the client didn't like it because they're so used to classic,
buttoned up.
Yeah,
and I remember you did one of my niece's weddings, and I just want it green, and I sort of just did this, and we got the most gorgeous greens and things that we couldn't have described if we had to. It's just. We've only got 5 minutes today, and I think we're almost out of time already. But we would love to have you back and really help us create magic one day. We did that once before, and it was really amazing. Just watching the way you put things together. And before we do go with you, even though this is their interview, here's what I learned today. If you want your arrangement to last for a long time, this is a week old. How? What did you tell me?
We simply change the water.
Can you believe it?
Just take it over to the sink, pick it up, dump it out, And a rule of thumb again, if you don't want to drink it,
they don't want to drink it.
Then your flowers aren't going to drink it. But pull it up, snip the ends off, put it in fresh water,
Deb,
and you're good to go.
you guys are amazing. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Stay with us. There's more to come here on Girl Talk.